Hello, my name is Todd Scrima, and I'm CEO for Summit Funding, here to tell you a little bit about my story. I grew up in Redding, California, which is a small town. I grew up actually outside of the town, and my grandfather had what I call a family farm that he had built a couple houses on. My parents divorced when I was 2, remarried when I was 3. My dad side of the family, he was a businessman, and he had a couple businesses, and he was an entrepreneur. So I would work on the farm, and then I would work for my dad in business. And that was kind of my upbringing, and I thought it was normal. What that did is taught me a lot about business and taught me a lot about work ethic. And then I ended up going to Sac State to go to college. I had to put myself through college, so I got a great job being a professional sales rep for a large grocery distribution company. The second year I worked there, became salesperson of the year out of about 40 salespeople, even though I was working like 30 hours a week. And that was because I had picked the most new accounts. So for whatever reason, I was good at sales. I got out of college and I went into the mortgage business. And I had a great mentor. My first mentor was a great man that I still idolize and am in touch with. And he taught me a lot. He taught me how to do mortgages, taught me a lot about sales, was just one of those sage wise men, if you will. And then after that, I started hiring professional coaches because I started Summit in 1995, and I needed a lot of help. Like, I didn't know how to do so much stuff. I was very overwhelmed because I knew how to do mortgage loans at that time, not very well, but I knew how to do loans, but delegation and hiring people and so many things I just was horrible at. And so I did one thing right, and that was one day I had a bit of a breakdown where I got to the office and it was about 7 in the morning and I didn't want to go in. And I'm maybe 28 years old at this time, and it dawned on me, you know, you shouldn't be this frustrated and overwhelmed when you're doing things you never thought possible. You know, your results are great, but I didn't feel good. And so I decided to start hiring coaches. The best decision of my life, because what a coach does and what they did for me is they're like, hey, do it this way. Hey, you're doing this wrong, do it this way. And it was just constantly like that and has been for 25 years. Fast forward to Summit today, it's really much more of a purpose-driven company than it's ever been. 10, 15 years ago, it was about, hey, let's expand and let's make sure we make money and all that. And all that stuff is important. But it's more about the people. And it's more about the development. Because what I love to do is what's my original mentor and my first coach did for me, and that is help me progress further. Help me be happier in the career that I've chosen. Help me to understand what I don't understand. Help me get through the struggles that I struggle with. And that's really the purpose of the company today, and that's why I have so much fun doing it. Thanks for watching, guys.